Donovan, one of the things that Jalen just got done saying is that on some of the shots that he hit in the fourth quarter that came in some big moments tonight, he doesn't necessarily think that he gets the pass, gets the ball in that situation last year. Just how has your confidence in him as a teammate grown from the time he got here to where it is now?
Well, first off, you see the work, right? I think it's easy to trust a person when you see them consistently are in the gym. There's like a crew. It's like me, Max, Sam, and him. Like, it's consistently who's the first one at the gym, right? Like, it's been like that since he got drafted, to the point where, like he said, I have to tell him to go home. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, man, I'm a little tired. And then he's out here dunking and shoot around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you love that energy. You love that, you know, competitive nature. And it builds camaraderie and it builds trust. And he's been working on that same shot, you know, all summer, all day. So when we go out there and make the plays, he's there. And that's just a testament to him. To be able to gain trust like that, especially on a team like this, as a second-year player, to be able to have that, especially early on, and then not only that, but succeeding and playing well in that role. So it's big time.
As a team that was the second highest assist total you guys have had so far this season, what did you think of the ball movement tonight compared to previous games?
Yeah, I think just continuing to learn as a group, right? Like, you know, obviously we have some guys out, so I think it's just, you know, you're putting extra pressure on guys in certain positions, and it just takes time to learn, right? Like, it's not last year, you know, we're not 15-0, you know, not everybody's healthy. We're trying to continue to build, and it's a process. And I think I'm excited just about the process. I've been saying that since the New York game. It's like we're developing and finding different things. And would it be great to be 6-0 or 7-0, wherever it is? Yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, we're learning and getting better. Even that Toronto game. Like, we found a lot of really good things. We couldn't make shots. Like, defensively, we're playing well. We still got to find ways to get on the boards. Like, you know, those are different things. But just seeing the offense, you know, continue to play with pace, continue to play with the pass, that's all part of the process and building habits.
You guys hit 41% of your shots tonight. You guys struggling against from three-point range, taking over 50. What do you think was the reason you guys pulled off the win tonight?
Defensively. I mean, like, we just consistently. I mean, we gave up 33 points and 30 in the fourth, but like we were doing the little things as a group. And offense is going to be perfect. Like I said, we're putting guys in certain positions that they not necessarily haven't been in. So now it's just about teaching. You know, Jalen Tyson teaching how to be in the half roll. He's doing phenomenal. Tyrese Proctor, I've been talking to him about playing the two-man game with me. We found it tonight, and I get a 3 off of it. Craig Porter, same thing. Like, you know, those guys learning how to play with Evan. Right, you know, those guys learning where Dre wants the ball. Dean, you know, like there's certain lineups. Larry coming in, like with Zoe, like we have different guys coming in and out the lineup. Thomas Bryant gave us phenomenal minutes tonight. So just continue to learn each other. Right, that's not going to be perfect, and our record being 4-3, we're not worried or concerned about that. It's just what are we doing to build. And I mean, obviously, when you have DG, Sam, and Max out, it definitely is different. But for us to continue to find ways to get better, that's all that really matters to us.
To the offensive end, but also there being mistakes when guys cutting when they should stay in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You having to learn through those mistakes, but also what he brings to the offensive end. How is the balance of those things?
I mean, you look at the end of the game. Like, instead of me or Ev having to dominate the ball or Dre, you know, you allow him to play pick and roll, hit Ev in the half roll. And we made some mistakes in it, but we had a lot of success, and that's just part of building. And when you have a guy that knows the game, you know what I mean, his IQ level, his passing ability is amazing. It makes makes everybody's life a hell of a lot easier. And I think they found something in Toronto, him and Ev, and I think we found something again tonight. So now we just continue to find ways. And obviously, when DG gets back, will that be DG? Sure. But, man, having a guy like Lonzo knowing we got that right there, he's and then defensively, he is who he is. You know what I mean? So it's great to have, for sure.
I was wondering how the hamstring felt. Was it still barking or anything?
No, I felt great. I'm sick. Like I've been sick for about a week, so just trying to get over that. But felt good. I'm ready to go.
You mentioned Lonzo a second ago, John. You put a bunch of great point guards like. Is there anything about Lonzo in the way he kind of sees the game and sees passing angles that is different?
I mean, I've been blessed to play with Ricky Rubio twice, and he's right there with Ricky as far as passes and IQ level. Obviously, Mike is I wouldn't call him a passing point guard, but he definitely makes plays for everybody. And when I say passing, I mean like he makes the right play. But Zoe's passing, like the stuff he does, he's playing like he's back at Chino Hills. Like the one I threw to Larry today, I just got that from Zoe. Like, you know, just throw it down there. You know what I mean? But when you have a guy like that who just sees the game, there's so many, even if they don't lead to to points, right? Like it's just like getting the ball down the floor. The stuff he does in practice is crazier than what I've seen in the game. But like it's something that it's great for me to see because I'm like, hey, this is how I can improve, for my own self. And then the fact that he makes the game a hell of a lot easier for everybody, it's easy.
You mentioned practice real quick, but I gotta ask a follow-up. Can you give us an example of something he's done in practice?
Yeah, like he threw one from, if this is the backcourt, he threw it from this side of the court. I forgot who was in the corner, the opposite side, and it just landed perfectly. Now, did they shoot it? No, but it was like a football catch. It's just like right here, and it's just like without even a thought. Like that's his first thought, just to get it up there. And then obviously the defense settles. We get the ball back, and now we play pick and roll. Like I've been seeing it. I mean, I've known him for a little bit, but to see it and see him try stuff in practice, it's not bad. Mm-hmm.
Last two Spence and Joe G.
Which Spence?
You.
Okay.
Gotcha. You guys had 5-6 guys with like four more rebounds tonight. Just when you're able to gang rebound the way you have tonight, and obviously against Toronto, didn't start that great on the glass. Just what's that? How's that helping?
Well, selfishly, I'm like, damn, can I get a few? Right? Like I'm saying, I'm fighting for two, but I mean that's a good problem to have, right? When you're out there boxing out, and guys are coming in. Craig Porter's out here jumping over people. Zoe, same thing, and it helps Ev. Like it helps our bigs, helps Ev, J, Larry, TB, because like all right, I can focus on boxing. That Kristaps Porzingis out, and I know our guards got our back, right? Like Dean Wade coming in there. And it's a group effort, you know what I mean? And that's what it's going to take. And we did a good job of it in the playoffs last year. And that's what I said after Boston. It's just like a mental thing, you know what I mean? This is one of those, when I talk about the playoffs, it's like it's not physical. It's not none of that. It's just a mental. I want to on every single night, every single possession. And there's a few that were out there we kind of let them have where it's like a mental where we want to go get it. And I think that's what you're starting to see is as a group, we're doing everything we can as a group. I think Dre had 7 tonight. Ev had 8. Larry had 4. Zoe and Dean had 6. Like that's what you want. Damn, Craig had 7. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what you want as a group to come in there and fight for each other.
We talked about it all summer long about the expectations for Ev. Finding that balance between being the perimeter Evan version and then also being the big Evan version. Kenny said he wants him to stick to his strengths a little bit more. Just how, for a young player, how difficult is that to develop that mindset to find that balance?
Yeah, it's I told him this. I said, bro, it's not easy. I said, just because, you go out there and put the work in, it was a blessing for it to be seamless each year, right? It grows, but like it's not always like that in this league. And he's in a situation that I kind of put myself in Utah when I was with Quinn actually, where like you're told to go score or go be that guy, but then the next part is reading that the defense knows that you're trying to go score, which is a good problem to have. That means they know you're a threat, right? So now when the paint's clogged, he did it 3 times tonight, and that was my favorite plays of the game. Same thing in Toronto, where he got in there, knew they were coming to swarm, throws it to the guy out there. And even if they don't do nothing with it, it just tells the defense that he's going to make that play. So then it opens up stuff from at the end of games or where we're running into certain things, or he's playing in the half roll, now he's making it easy for himself. So it's a balance. And I keep telling everybody, it's not going to be perfect, right? This is what we're working for this 82 games. So, like, would it be great if we figured this out day one? Sure, but that's not realistic, right? So for Ev, continue to find that balance, both in and out. And when you're asked to be that guy on this team, it's not like going to always click right away. And not to say he's not playing well, he's playing phenomenal, but there's another level and he's starting to find it, right? Game by game, he's starting, okay, cool, this is what they're doing in the fourth, this is what's coming. It's not always going to show in the box score, but you see the process, right? It's a process that for the stat watchers aren't going to be like, hey, he's like, no, it's a process, because when the time comes, he's going to be ready for us, as he is continually every night. And that's the process of being that guy. It just takes time to figure it out. And also we're not fully healthy, so it's not the same as well, obviously.
Last one, Joe G.
Dan, you talked about your confidence level in Jalen. What's your confidence level in Virgil?
Man, he's right up there with Jalen and CP. I talk about it all the time. Like I told the young guys, like I'm here. Like, JTP, obviously we have the same agent, so we started speaking earlier. But like he's been with me in Greenwich, back home. He's been with me at Louisville. Like, he watches film. We watch the games, pretty much every game on the road. If we're on the flight, we watch every game. And tonight was my favorite night because he finally went to go dunk it instead of laying the ball up. Like, you know what I mean? And like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Because he has a mindset of just like he wants it. You know what I mean? And that's half the battle, right? And then another possession where I think I just talked about this, where I hit him, he hands it back to me, he plays. I hit him on the pop, he drives, I get it back. Like, those are the plays that I'm asking of him, which is a role that as a rookie on this team is tough, but he's continually finding ways. So I believe in him a lot. You know, he's struggling with his shot right now, but he's a rookie. I mean, bro, you haven't stopped playing. You've been in March Madness, then you had workouts, then you had drafted, then you had Summer League, then you had OTAs. Like, he hasn't stopped. You know what I mean? And for him to continue to fly around and play with that, like, that's impressive. But I'm still going to be on him because I believe in him, just like everybody else. And he's going to be a special player for sure.
I apologize, you've probably been asked this many
Mm.
times. This isn't a game question. What is the genesis of the rainbow dribble or the
Over the top.
high dribble?
I've never heard the rainbow dribble, so that's a different one. But I see where you're going with that. I mean, honestly, I got it from Dwayne Wade and Kyrie. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, D Wade's a big brother of mine, as y'all know. And just seeing, I don't dunk it the way he does, obviously, but it's just a counter. I drive. I'm so dominant going right that you have to stop that, and you just find a way to just do it. Yeah, I mean, I just developed it over time, and now it's something that I don't have to continuously leave my feet and be at the rim every play, right? How do you find ways to be successful without having to jump? Like, if y'all don't know, if y'all noticed, I haven't really dunked this year. Like, how am I saving myself consistently? And that's just another way to be like, hey, get to this nice little floater. It's the same thing as a dunk, and just be able to just find counters, and that's one of them. Appreciate it.